Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome to the EVES auction room for our 1 o'clock session today. My name is Grant Child, and it is my absolute privilege to be working alongside you and working with you here today to help you move to the next chapter of your lives. Whether you are buying or selling, we wish you all the very best. I don't do it by myself today though, folks. I've got a great team working with me. Of course, Robin, she'll look after all the technology in the auction room. You'll see up the top there, fellow auctioneer Jordan Silbright. He'll be on at 2 o'clock presenting another 9 properties at 2. We've also got Karen, Trevor, Jill and Mark. They are what we call our negotiation team. If your bids don't take us to our seller's reserve price, that's the only level an auctioneer is authorised to put the property to the market and sell to the highest bidder. If we don't get there, we'll pause the auction and we'll give you that opportunity to and fro, keep discussions going in the negotiation process with our sellers, and we're here to try and help you purchase the property here today. So in the meantime, Jordan or I will just press on and carry on offering the rest of the property so we don't hold people up. We know you're all busy, as are our EVES team. Documentation, well, auctions are no different, folks. So we do have documentation that we have to tend to. Of course, the Buyers and Sellers Guide, that's been around since 2008, put out by the Real Estate Authority. They are available in that stand just outside of the auction room as you came through the back door, but I'm sure you've all got them in possession because they are widely circulated out there at open homes and private inspections. So moving to the most important document, of course, is the contract of sale. That's been circulated in draft form, as you see up there on the screen. All the finalised copies now, all finalised and approved by the vendor solicitor, are also available in the stand outside of the room. If there's been any changes to any of those contracts along the way, I'll alert you to that prior to your bidding, so you'll all be right up with the play with exactly where we're at. But I'm sure the marketing consultants that have been your ambassadors throughout the marketing period will have informed you of any changes as well. By way of any bidding today, folks, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood and accept that contract that we worked to today. Of course, I'll remind you of 2 things. One is you do bid on a cash unconditional basis, and 2 is you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So on the front page, folks, we'll set out in clause 2, we'll set out the conduct of auction. That's what you're seeing up there, superimposed in blue on the screen there. Again, I'm not going to go through that in its entirety. I remind you of 2 important points there. Firstly, your obligations. Should the hammer fall in your favour, then your obligations today are obviously to sign the contract and pay your deposit. Now, we only require 10% purchase price unless, of course, you've made other arrangements with our vendors today. But that's just at 10% today. Balance is then payable on settlement date, and I'll clarify those settlement dates as we work our way through the catalogue. The other thing I just want to make very clear, folks, is vendor bidding. Under clause 2.3 of the contract, that we are authorised to submit vendor bids. At EVES, only the auctioneer is authorised to submit a vendor bid. And when we submit a vendor bid, it will only be on the basis that we've only got one person that's participating in the auction, and we will always be well south of the vendor's reserve price. In other words, below the price. It is simply a technique to work alongside you and get you to a level where we can pause the auction and continue those negotiations. We will disclose any vendor bids to you. Funnily enough, we'll actually use the words vendor bid. So we're very clear on that, folks. So nothing to be afraid of in terms of vendor bids. It's only designed to get you to a level where we pause the auction and continue discussions with our sellers. So at this juncture, folks, I'm going to assume that everybody's all good to go, but I'd be happy to answer any questions prior to offering our first property. And whilst you may be thinking about one, I'll take the opportunity of welcoming our viewers watching via the live stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our EVES auctions, and I can tell you, folks, over recent weeks, we've had a couple of weeks ago, we had, I think, Robin, was over 700 people watching our auctions over the live stream. So welcome along, folks. Question time? No questions? Okay, we'll press on straight to our first property. The property is number 22 Donington Place. Now, I've gone through all that gobbledygook about our preamble today, folks. There are a couple of amendments as far as this property is concerned, and that is there will be no vendor bidding on this one. I can assure you of that. There will be no vendor bidding. All right. This auction has been brought forward. The owner's written contract I will disclose to you very shortly what the level of that contract is. The auction has been brought forward to today to give everybody equal opportunity to purchase the property. Once I disclose that level, I will then invite any bids over that level and the property will then be sold to the highest bidder. So 22 Donington Place, Ashley Lockie Davidson, working at our EVES on camera office up there at the shopping complex. They've been presenting this property and a wonderful opportunity indeed. Plaster over brick, it's at the end of a nice peaceful cul-de-sac. There is really a little something for every family member at this property here at 22 Donington Place. When we look at the legal aspects of it, folks, it's a freehold property. SA 61B, folio 259 is the record of title housed in the South Auckland Registry Office that confirms all the legal aspects of it. 708 square metres of land, more or less, is what you purchase here today. Now, in terms of the channels, the security system, the spa pool and the glass house, they all stay, but they are as is. There's no vendor warranties as far as those three items are concerned. And the 19th of January 2024 is still our settlement date, a little bit of flexibility around that. So that covers off all the legal aspects of it, folks. If you need an alternative settlement date, then just talk to Ash or Lockie. They will assist you from there. Back to the property itself. Well, you know, that centrepiece there that you see on the screen is a very, very large, well-designed kitchen there, offering you wonderful connection for busy times of the day, and it does cascade beautifully out to the outdoors where you're going to spend many, many hours of happiness. Let's have a look at that outdoor. You are just going to impress your friends with the amount of space that you've got inside and out in this place. In fact, impress your friends, you are also going to really impress yourself once you get in, get yourself unpacked and start really enjoying what this home has to offer. Orientated for tons of sun, so if you're sun lovers, no issues there. You've got that covered outdoor living area for all-round barbecues. As you see there on the screen, if you're anybody like me, love my barbecues, you're going to love it here as well. Convenience meets practicality with multiple parking options if you require them, ensuring that you've got room for all your guests, your toys, including a camper van, perhaps a caravan, whatever. The room is here for you at number 22 Donington Place. I said the property was in contract. That contract was signed at $1,200,000. I'll take anything on top. The opportunity is here. 1.2 million. Anything on the northern side, or your participation in the auction. The auction has been brought forward. We sell today. Anything over 1.2, perhaps a $10,000 rise. Make it 1,210 if you like. I'll take 5. Not here to muck around, folks. The auction has been brought forward for you. It's signed at 1.201. $1,201,000. A bid, $1,000 bid at the back at 1,202. 1,202 it is. Do we say 340 there, sir? 3 it is. Back to you for 4. At 4, it has to be 4. We've got 3 at the back. 4 we go, making it 5 if you will. 5, and back to you for 6.
10.
That's at 10. Beautiful. Loving your work there, ma'am, at $1,210,000. Shaking your head the wrong way, sir. Can't sell it to you. It has to be tip to chest to buy in an auction room. At $1,210,000, have I got your absolute best? What about another $500 bid, sir, if you want to test it? Otherwise, I sell down here at $1,210,000 quickly before it goes. First call now. Second, third, last opportunity before it goes. It goes. Sold to you, I love seeing happiness in the auction room, folks. Congratulations to our sellers on their sale. Congratulations to our buyers. They're actually happy to be neighbours from just down the road. I didn't know that. But another momentous occasion for this particular auction is actually personally for myself. That auction is number 11,000 that I've called. So let's move on to number 11,001. All right, moving on. 44 Athfield Drive, Kelly Exaby, working out of our Cherrywood office, doesn't need any introduction to the real estate market. If you are looking for something in family-friendly, close to schools and shopping, then it is certainly here in Athfield Drive, folks. 124139 is the record of title number that describes the legal aspects of the property. It's a freehold estate, 610 square metres, 18th of December 2023. So in for Christmas, Kelly.
In for Christmas, Grant.
Bit of flexibility around that settlement date if you wish as well. Any changes to the chattels list or anything? No, all that's circulated. And that settlement date, 18 December. 17 years of tenure speaks volumes of this property, folks. And I can tell you now, it has got a very long list of benefits there. You've got the second formal living area. You've got the open plan family living as well. You've got easy entertaining in this home here at Athfield Drive. And you've even got an EV charging system. So, got everything there, folks. Got everything there. Wonderful connections throughout the home as well for good quality family living. It's fully fenced for the little ones. It's nice and sunny. It's a home that will bring hours of pleasure and comfort to your family lives. Established thoughtful landscape, well, that comes with it as well. And a really winning formula of being located in the Mayfield subdivision. And of course, you've got the Brookfield Shopping Centre, the Bethlehem location, not too far away. Right, so you really have got peace of mind at this property here. Brick and tile construction. So what more could you ask for? Well, there is something that I'll ask for, and that's an opening bid. Where do you say go for number 44 Athfield Drive, folks? You start me away wherever you like. Quite a location, this one, isn't it, Kelly?
Here and there.
Yeah, you guys are all going to fit in really well with this property, I can assure you of that. First call now. Second, last chance for an opening bids. Not here to muck around, folks. Close the auction. We haven't got any cash here today, Kelly, so I'll close that and leave you a little bit more work to do on that one, my friend. Right, another salesperson in our midst here at EVES that needs no introduction, Danielle Hayes, working out of our Mount office. Danny, you've had the pleasure of doing open homes in that at number 277 Ocean Beach Road. I would suggest that this is probably one of those properties that, when you're there doing the open home, it's pretty comfortable. And unfortunately, you've got to lock up and move on to the next one. But it would be a lovely home to be working on a weekend and enjoying as well. The line of least resistance for coastal living is right there on the screen. You see there, directly through an alley gate onto your private laneway, direct access down to the beach. They really don't come much better than that. The property is described as a freehold estate, 361 square metres more or less, all described in record of title 875747. Now the frangipani in the garden doesn't stay. Sentimental? I hope it's doing better than my frangipani. They're not easy to grow those, so I can understand the vendor wanting to take with them. There is an extra clause in the contract authorising early release of the deposit at the request of the vendor's solicitor. That's in there in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act. 18th of December 2023, then is our settlement date. In for Christmas. Another one. You can be in there for Christmas. Any other changes to the chattels list? No. So there you go. Neatly encapsulated, secluded rear garden with that flat lawn. That is just outstanding for the family. And you've got those delicately placed stone steps just lending itself to the beautiful summer soirees that you're going to enjoy here. Those beachside barbecues, well, they really are going to be enjoyable, and as are your casual sunshiny days at this property, because it just bathes in sunshine. The recent upgrades, well, that includes the timber flooring that anchors a wonderful breezy, light, open plan living come dining area for you to enjoy as well. You've got the double glazing, the step down kitchen with that scullery, all the modern appliances that you can think of. All that really, when you bundle all that up, it equals absolute functionality throughout the home as well. Whether you're a local wanting that true sense of falling asleep to the ocean sounds, or an out-of-towner with a vacation-based aspirations, all the boxes. They get the big green tick in this one here, there, Danny. So, happy to take an opening bid. You set the benchmark, folks, Ocean Beach Road. A very desirable location indeed. You have to make a little bit more noise than that, because you get the sound of the ocean waves when you reside at this property at 277B Ocean Beach Road. Who starts me away? Where do we say go? You set the benchmark, folks. Happy to work alongside you here. The role of an auctioneer is to work with cash buyers only. We haven't got the cash buyers here today. Danielle will just continue working. We'll have a sold sticker on this signboard in no time at all, because I know the way Danny works. Once, twice, final opportunity or else. Closing the auction, a bit more work to do to find our cash buyer on this one there, Danielle, but I'm sure you'll have somebody to talk to very soon indeed. You're welcome. Right, moving on. Number 49, Rotorua Drive. Charlotte Gardner, top of the show, top of the pops in our Papamoa office here. If you've ever heard the term, don't walk past, walk in to appreciate, this has got to be it here at number 49, Rotorua Drive. Legal aspects of the property, freehold estate, 315 square metres more or less. 753123 is the record title number that confirms all those legal aspects. 15 working days from today's date, Charlotte.
Flexibility there, Grant.
Bit of flexibility around that. Channels list, any additions, deletions there, no changes. So all good to go there. You've got amazing connection for conversational living and entertaining with this one. If you are the entertainer in your circle of friends, folks, they are going to be very impressed here. Of course, you've got the opportunity to chill out in the open plan area or the lounge or the outdoors. So, you know, you've got all sorts of separation if you want to just sit back, put your feet up and enjoy. Drenched in modern appeal, you've got the outdoor living is set, it really is set to rival everybody. You've got three options to choose from when you're enjoying the varying elements throughout the day here. So three different areas on the outside. It's just, not many properties have got those multiple, you get one or two, but getting the triple outdoor areas, well, you're really spoiled for choices there. Desirable coast location, well, that earns you the privilege of being surrounded by absolute quality properties, convenience to all your personal requirements. Well, there's another box tick. So in your hands, happy to work alongside you today. If you're in that position of cash, unconditional buyers, you need to let me know where you'd like to start this option away now for number 49, Rotorua Drive. Who says go on this one? A bit tough today, team. Hey? Or we just haven't got the cash. I know, I can tell you now, folks, we have got a sway of people that are hoping that some of these properties today do not sell because they haven't quite got themselves in that cash position. So, cash buyers, you get a head start ahead of everybody here. First call, second, last chance. No, going to close it, hand it back to you, Charlotte. I know the vendors are very, very realistic in this property. I reckon you're going to have you'll have a sold sticker on what's today? 23rd, end of the month, you'll have a sold sticker on that sign.
Back in 24 hours ago.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love your work. Righto, let's turn our compasses and our GPS to head slightly north and head up to Caddy where Grace Anderson works out of our EVES office up there. Just look at this property here, folks. 221 Lindeman Road. Imagine this: native wildlife, awe-inspiring views, majestic puriri trees, an array of bird life that offer you that harmonious connection with nature. If that's on your radar, this is quite a tick that box for you. Legally described in record of title SA 31B folio 740. It's a freehold estate, 2.9697 hectares of land, more or less, is what's on offer with this property here. Now, the double wall oven, there was some documentation that said there was a double wall oven. That's now the wall underbench oven, so that's just been corrected. The waterfront and filtration system have been added to the channels list as well, and I quickly, yep, so cool.
Sorry.
I thought I'd done something wrong with you, Grace. I don't like doing things wrong with you. Okay, just a quick reminder of some additional clauses in the contract, folks, bear with me. Clause 23, purchasers acknowledge and accept you've been fully informed that due to the nature of the construction materials used and the era that this home was built, that you seek legal, technical and other advice or information in order to satisfy your due diligence requirements, specifically in relation to any building materials that may contain asbestos. Clause 24, you acknowledge that you've been fully informed that the building consent or code compliance certificate has not been issued for the detached double garage. Therefore, in relation to that unpermitted work, clause 9.35, 9.36 do not apply. Clause 25, you acknowledge and accept that you've been fully informed that the water supply for the property is predominantly collected rainwater and can be supplemented from the neighbour stream supply, and that this arrangement is a gentleman's agreement only. Clause 26, the vendor shall not remove any improvements or fixtures from the land, including, but not by way of limitation, any shelter belt, part or existing water supply, including tanks, pumps, pipes, fences, troughs, gates or other fixtures. All there for your benefit, folks, to make sure that you are fully informed prior to your purchase here today. 20 working days from today's date, Grace, is our settlement date.
Correct.
Any other changes to the channels list or anything? No, just those ones that I've already mentioned. So you've got an absolute charming residence here, and it is very pleasantly designed for comfort and style indeed. Now, the heartbeat of this home is a spacious kitchen and a dining area that flow into the generous lounge that really does all offer you those expansive views that I alluded to a little earlier. Visualise yourself standing on a sprawling deck surrounded by that serene beauty of nature and just gazing out at the awe-inspiring vistas that absolutely leave you speechless. That is what you are going to get to enjoy from 221 Lindeman Road. The allure of owning your own private paradise with expansive views is undeniable, and all this is just minutes away from Kaddy. We talked this morning, Grace, and you were saying that Lindeman Road got walkways and all that sort of thing as well. So, you know, what a great place to bring the family up. So I would suggest buyers probably definitely worthy of the northern side of $1 million. So you get to tell me how far north that you'd like to start the bidding away. Looking for that cash interest. You don't have to hold your breath when I step to the front of the stage there, folks, and call for an opening bid. We're just here to try and help you buy property. That's all we're here for. And as auctioneers, all we do is deal with the cash buyers that I've alluded to before. First, second call for any cash interest. Third and final opportunity. Okay, well, we're still searching for that cash buyer for this one here, Grace. So I'm going to close the auction. I'm not concerned at all that we haven't found a buyer just now, because I know you're going to have some folks that work to do on that property and you'll find a buyer very, very soon indeed. The auction's closed. Talk to Grace out of our Kaddy office if you want any more information on 221 Lindeman Road. Right, next one up, folks, number 18, Highfield Crescent, Sharon and Malcolm Blakey from our Sherwood office there. I emphasise that because there's been a few weeks earlier we've omitted to have Malcolm's name up on the screen there. Poor old Malcolm, you're up there today, mate. They do a great job, this team out there collectively, out there in the marketplace. In particular, this one at 18 Highfield Crescent, a solid 1970s home on the elevated 910 square metres of land, offers loads of space and incredible potential here for this one. It's a freehold estate. Record of title SA 28C, folio 312 confirms that 910 square metres. 15th of December, so another one. We're in for Christmas, all unpacked and ready for the fat man to come down the chimney. I don't know if he's got a chimney or not, but will he get down there? It's all those skinny gas ones, is it? Any other changes to the channels list at all?
No.
Okay, so all good to go there, folks. A safe and enjoyable area for kids and pets there. As you can see there on the screen, you've got that cool playhouse that comes with it as well, and I did notice that was on the channels list. So you've got the fort for your adventurous youngsters. You've got a treasure trove of fruit trees for them to explore as well. You've got the veggie gardens and everything, so your fruit bowls are going to stay full all year round. Now the potential shouts absolute volumes for itself, and that includes adding value with this property as well. Then, of course, as you see there on the left-hand side of the screen, you've got those wonderful views, and of course they are spectacular by day and by night as all the lights dance into light there as darkness falls. But it really is all about location. Highfield Crescent, a very sought-after location. In fact, I can tell you now We don't get to auction very many properties in the street because not a lot of properties come to the market in Highfield Crescent. So don't let this opportunity slip you by there, folks. Bring your vision, renovate to your heart's desire, and create the home of your dreams. That's what's available here at number 18 Highfield Crescent. Any registered telephone bidding on this one? No? All up to you here in the room, folks. So who says go? What's your quantum? $850,000. We're underway at the back of the room here at $850,000. You can be my friend for life giving me a bid today, sir. It's been a little bit a long time coming. $850,000. Happy to take a $20,000 rise from here. Take me to $870 if you will. At $850 it is. A nice opening bid at the back of the room there at $850. At $850,000. Who takes me to $870? Here's your opportunity here. I'll take a 10 if it's going to make it a little bit easier for you then. Make it $860 if you will. At $850,000. I'll call it 3 times. First call, second time, third, last opportunity. Sir, would you like to just strengthen your position, take me to $870? We'll pause and talk if there's no further bidding.
We'll pause and talk.
At $870. $870, beautiful, thank you. Appreciate you working with me. Bids at the back now with our opening bidder at $870,000. I am obliged to call it 3 times more though. First call now at $870,000. Second time, take a 10 if it's going to help you. Third, last opportunity for you to join us. Bids at the back, marked at $870,000. Can you see the assistant, please? Alright, next one in the catalogue, folks, is number 15, Tedia Drive, Dirk Murray, Nicholas Maloney. Dirk's out of our Mouth office, Nicholas out of our Lakes office. They've been teaming up together and working on this wonderful property here, which is where you embark on a journey to discover the perfect fusion of style and convenience within a meticulously crafted, low-maintenance residence. That's what's on offer here at number 15, Tedia Drive. Freehold estate, 300 square metres of land, more or less. You don't need any more when you live in a location like this, folks, because there's plenty to do around you. You don't want to be locked at home mowing lawns and doing gardens. 819875, the record of title that describes the legal aspects. 20 working days from today's date is your settlement date. Any changes to the channels list, guys? No changes there. We do have authorised telephone bidding on this one as well, just making sure that you are aware of that. The opportunity to kick off your shoes after a day at work, don your shorts and enjoy the summer sunsets in your private courtyard is what's on offer here with this property. You light the outdoor fire there and imbibe into the night with friends in privacy. You can just imagine all of that going on in that outdoor living area you see on the screen there. Revel in the joy of easy care living thanks to that thoughtfully chosen low maintenance finishes that gives you time just to simply indulge in the pursuits that you cherish. You're not tied to big maintenance programs with this property. So it really is an opportunity here for you to claim your chance, claim ownership of a home that marries beauty with practicality in an exceptional location. Those aren't my words, folks. These guys put all that together in their marketing. I thought it was very appropriate to repeat it again today. So now you need to start talking to me with an opening bid. Where might that be? 740. Thank you, sir. Opening bid at $740,000. You can be my friend all day long as well. At $740,000. I'll take a 20 on top from here. At 740, opening bid over here on the right-hand side, 740,000, making it 760 if you will. Here's your chance now to join us. First call, second time, 780, even better. You can be a better friend, sir. At $780,000. At 780, round me to 800, shall we there, sir? Here's your opportunity now, otherwise it's over here at $780,000. 800, can we say for you? Let's go there quickly now. First call now at 780. Second time, third, last chance for you to join us.
785.
Pardon?
785.
No, I need you at 800, sir. Yeah, no, I need you at 800 to help you. Have I got you at 800, sir? Happy to go there myself on behalf of the seller. At 800, then working alongside you, then sir, with the vendor bid with me at 800, making it 820, shall we?
Yep.
At 820 now. At $820,000, there it is in the centre of the room at the back. 820 First call now, second time. Take it 5 now, there sir, put it to work for you. At $820,000. Third, last opportunity for you to join us, otherwise we pause and talk down here. Jill, in the centre of the room at $820,000, can you see if you can help me, please? Right, 26 Palm Springs Boulevard. Dave Frith from our Papamoa office has been marketing this property here. If you're looking for something that's got no shortage of space and no compromise on location when you reside in the ever popular Palm Springs location, this has got to be it that you see there on the screen. SA 72C Folio 104 is a freehold estate, 629 square metres of land, more or less, is what you purchase here today with this property. Now the security system, it does stay date, but it says there's no warranties. No warranties that come with it. So quite a common occurrence there, folks, particularly if the vendors haven't been using it. 40 working days from today's date. Bit of flexibility around that if somebody needs an alternative date these days. Any other changes to the channels list at all? No? So all good to go. You've got that freshly decorated interior, you've got the granite bench tops, you've got that beautiful spacious kitchen that you see there on the screen, you've got that second lounge with the vaulted ceilings. This home just absolutely bleeds character all around you. The interior cascades effortlessly from those multiple areas to that lovely paved outdoor living area, again that you now see on the screen. There's even space and power for a spa outside the master suite, so great opportunity there. You know, have a bit of a soak in the spa, out of there, towel off, and straight into bed with it outside your master suite. Fully fenced for the furry families and family members, and of course, if you've got kids, well, they're nice and secure as well. Now you're sub 200 metres from shops and eateries, and approximately 500 metres to the beach. So, you know, what a location! Much better. And to that, if you're a little bit nomadic, you've got plenty of off-street parking there for your nomad vehicles, or when you get lots of visitors, lots of guests over the summertime, they've got plenty of room to park as well. Another property that's worthy of north of $1 million, but just how much more? Well, that's determined by you, the buyers. Looking for an opening bid now, folks, for number 26 Palm Springs Boulevard. A very popular location indeed. Looking for the cash interest here today. Where do we say go? First call, second time, last opportunity, in or out. Going to close the auction, hand it back to you, Dave. A little bit more work to do to find our buyer for this property, but a great location and one of those homes that just really does tick a lot of boxes. Dave works out of our Papamoa office. If you know of anybody looking for an outstanding opportunity at 26 Palm Springs Boulevard, call the office, ask for Dave Frith, and he will help you from there. Thanks, Dave. There she is, the Royal Mary. The leader of the Green team, working out of our Kanikati office, and had the pleasure of marketing this wonderful lifestyle at number 19 Henry Road. Those seeking the idyllic blend of community, comfort and countryside living, this lifestyle property, just approximately 5 minutes from Kanikati Township, has to be a dream come true. Looking at the legal aspects of the property, it's a freehold estate, 2.1630 hectares of land comes with it. It's SA 3D Folio 604, confirms all the legal aspects of it. The settlement date being the 25th of January 2024, or such other date as mutually agreeable between both parties. And you are purchasing this property plus GST, if any. I emphasise that any bids today are submitted plus GST, if any. Quickly, the clauses are not uncommon for a property like this. Clause 23, vendor acknowledges that the entire avocado crop on the land and the net proceeds shall belong to the purchaser. Clause 24, the vendor shall not remove any improvement or fixtures from the land. Clause 25, the vendor will at their expense maintain the avocado orchard and grazing land in a good husband-like manner until settlement. And clause 26, included in the sale at market value are the following farm chattels,
the big dog ride-on mower, driveway grader blade, the pod trailer with sprayer, and the security cameras, and the value of those are also identified in that clause as well. You'll be familiar with that. Remembering you bid today plus GST if any. If it's a lifestyle where children can explore their independence and families can enjoy quality time together, there you see it surrounded in that red on the screen there, and you get to have all of this without any of those long commutes in and out of town. You've got the 5 grazing paddocks, plus you've got approximately 120 avocado trees. Now that just adds an absolute unique touch to the already impressive landscape here at number 19 Henry Road. You've got the large 4-bay shed that provides space for all your recreational vehicles, tools, and all your toys as well. Now the recently refreshed decor is, it's white, it's light, it creates a wonderful homely atmosphere that is very warm and welcoming in the home at 19 Henry Road. Single level, brilliant design makes life easier than probably a snowman melting in 30-degree heat. That's pretty easy. So there you go, folks, in your hands. If you want to change your lifestyle, here's the opportunity at number 19 Henry Road in Katikati. Looking for an opening bid on this one. It's the last one that I've got to offer you for the day, folks. But don't worry, we've got another 9 more coming up at 2 o'clock. So we've got a couple to finish in this session that are being negotiated at the moment. As you see, the doors opening and closing, negotiations carrying on. Let's start negotiations for 19 Henry Road with an opening bid. First call, second, last chance. Okay, no cash today for this one, then Darrell, no problems at all. I'll hand the property back to you. I know you'll get that property sold in no time indeed. The way you do business is outstanding. Excellent, thank you, good luck with that. We'll be back to you with a result on a couple of properties still being negotiated at this point in time as we speak, and those properties being Highfield Crescent and number 15 Telia Drive will be with you in a moment. Well, since the music stopped, we might as well do some more talking. I have an amended bid now, number 15 Telia Drive. We have that amended bid now to $845,000. Can you just confirm that bid for me, please? At $845,000, owners at the back of the room here. We're on the market, we sell today at $845,000. Out she goes, folks, for the one of a better bid. At 845,000. First call now, second time, third, last chance, and we're out quickly. It goes, it goes. Sold at $845,000. Congratulations to our sellers as well. Then, of course, we go straight on now to number 18, Highfield Crescent. Might as well carry on straight on. Upset that excitement. Well done, folks. All right, number 18, Highfield Crescent. I have an amended bid now. Folks, take the celebrations out here. Wonderful to see. We need to just have a little bit of respect for our next buyers and sellers. Thank you. Have an amended bid now from $870,000 to $907,000. Can you just confirm that for me, please? At $907,000, folks, sitting in the second row right in front of me now. Your instructions are, I sell to these folks for the want of a better bid. At $907,000, it's on the market. We sell away now for the want of a better bid. Happy to take a single on top here. Don't let it come down and crush your Highfield Crescent dreams. First, second, last chance it goes. Sold to you. Congratulations to our sellers. That completes our 1 o'clock session, folks. My good friend and colleague Jordan Silbright will be back to you at 2 o'clock with another 9 great properties. We'll see you then.
Okay, well, it's absolutely wonderful to see you all here for our 2 o'clock session here at the EVES auction room. By way of introductions, Jordan Silbright, my name, here basically just to cap off the great work that Grant Child's done throughout our first session here. And, well, we can't do it all on our own. We just auctioneers. That's all we are. We need a nice, good, solid team behind us to support us. And well, you'll see on the screen here my team this afternoon. Robin beside me, she conducts all of the technology here in the auction room, and evidently up on the slides behind me. That's going to showcase the wonderful properties that you're hoping to sell or to buy here in the auction room. And I've also got these wonderful people, Mark, Jill, Trevor and Karen. Well, they're what we refer to here in our auction room as our elite team of negotiators. Now, they'll step in if we get some bidding from the floor. It's at a level where I'm not quite permitted to sell the property to you, but I am authorised to at least entertain a conversation off to the side. So I'll make it very clear when we get to that stage, but if that becomes the case, well, I'll certainly be pausing. We'll let you have a talk with one of those wonderful people there, see if we can get the deal across the line for you and get you into your new home. I'll touch more on all of that. Remind you, of course, today here in our EVES auction room, as with every day here in our EVES auction room, you do bid and buy cash unconditionally. Acknowledging a few things. Firstly, you have conducted any due diligence necessary on your behalf. You acknowledge you've received one of those, the REA's Buying and Selling Guide. Nice handy little helpful booklet for you. Plenty of copies out there in the foyer if you did want to perhaps have a squiz over it one more time. But like I say, you've probably picked up many copies throughout your open home journeys. And of course, you do acknowledge and accept and agree to the terms dictated in the contract for sale for the particular property you are going to buy, because it is those contracts, well, that's basically what we bid and buy here. That's the law, basically, of our auction room, if you like. And the conduct of the auction, those are the rules that we follow here in the auction room, and you'll see them up on the screen there. They're at the bottom of that front page of the documentation, which basically tells us how we're going to run the auction today. Now, I'm not going to touch on all of the little points for you. I can tell you're all smart, savvy, you've done your homework, sophisticated buyers. What I'm going to do is touch on a couple of what I believe to be rather important. First thing being vendor bidding. I want to make this nice and clear. Vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you. So basically, I'm the only person that's authorised to place a vendor bid on behalf of our sellers today. And if I place a vendor bid, unsurprisingly, I'm going to call it a vendor bid. And it's also going to be well below that reserve price. Now, all of our properties, they are subject to a confidential reserve price. So you can be confident that if I'm placing a vendor bid, it means that the sellers are happy to remain the owners of the property at that time. Now, if you want to buy the property, we'd love to help you out. Above that number, okay? Gives you a good indication of the direction you need to be travelling if you want to take away the keys. Now, if you need further clarification, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just touch on the fact that telephone bidders. If you do plan to bid on the telephone, perhaps you're watching on the live stream below, g'day to you. You will have all your paperwork signed off, any registered phone interest. I'll endeavour to let you know as each auction comes about, but I have had all the paperwork signed off prior to bidding. So you can be confident that if I do let you know, well, there might be some phone interest, and if I don't, well, your competition, it sits amongst you. And the only other thing really that I think we need to touch on is what to do when you do win and when you do purchase the property. First, we can celebrate, but we'll do that outside, which is where we're also going to sign the contract. Now, signing the contract, that seals the deal, but you also have to pay your deposit. It's a mere 10% of the purchase price, unless, of course, you do have any variations signed prior. But otherwise, then we can go next door. I think there might be some champagne on at the cafe next door. It's your shout, obviously. You're the one celebrating. And don't forget the auctioneer when you do celebrate, okay? No, jokes aside. I'll be in here selling more properties, but go and enjoy. Make sure you do the signing and the paying. That's the important part for you. Right, this would be a prime time to tell me, do you have any questions? Any queries? Concerns? Feedback? No, we won't ask for feedback. We'll do that another time. Hey, look, we're going to start here. We've got a wonderful property first up for you in our 2 o'clock session here. It is 7/52 Cliff Road. Now, Unsworth, based out of our Bethlehem office up there. Well, she's had the privilege of marketing this wonderful property here. It is a nice, spacious apartment living, and you've got it at a nice prime location. Your new home is the perfect combination of modern elegance and city fringe convenience. Now, to that front page of the documentation that I touched on, you'll see it is described as a stratum estate in freehold in Unit 7, record of title 173706. That's under that South Auckland Land Registry office there. Your settlement date, well, that's 60 days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. And, well, quite a healthy list of chattels up there. They'll be there to greet you in 60 days, of course, if you are our lucky purchaser. There's been no late changes, as I'm aware, so confidence that can be on your side today, buyers. Now let's take a look at the home. Now you've got elevated urban views and just a little bit of a teaser of the harbour there to entice you out onto that large balcony space. Very nice morning cuppa in the sun, well, it just won't grow. Inside, the open layout seamlessly connects with your living, your dining, and the recently upgraded kitchen spaces. It creates that nice ideal space for entertaining, but also relaxation. Now it is complete with double garage and a private courtyard, a rarity in the city apartment living space there. And you can leave the car at home because it is just a nice easy stroll down to the stream there, perhaps upmarket eateries, local shopping outlets. I mean, you know the value of a location like this, folks. So I'm going to put it in your hands now, let you know that we are looking for an opening offer here at 7 bar 52 Cliff Road. Welcome you in, folks. If you have just joined us, nice to see you. If you're here to buy, you let me know. Calling for an opening bid, I'll make the first call. Second chance, I'll look for a start here. Third chance, then buyers, I'll look for cash interest in the room here. 1.1, got it here at 1.1. Welcome in, good luck over this side of the room at 1.1. And Chase Wells pay a 50 rise at that level there at 1.1. And I'll look for 1,150 next. Good luck up the front here though at 1,100,000. And I'll welcome any further interest on top. But at 1,100,000 now, and I call it first chance. Twice an opportunity then up the front of the room at 1,100,000. Second and third call then, buyers. Okay, won't delay at 1,150, vendor bid. We need to move north now. 1.2 next move. 1,150, it's with the vendor. Having to stay the owner at that level. Yep, 1.2 would be the next move that we've got to step to. Just give me a nod if you're happy to go 1.2. Thank you very much. Working with you here at 1.2 we are now. At 1,200,000, this side of the room. But of course, haven't welcome any further interest though. At 1.2 it's in your favour. I'm going to go 1,250 next if you need a little clue. But at 1.2 it is now. First the call for 7 bar 52 Cliff Road. Second chance at 1,200,000. Third call buyers at 1.2. We are now. Okay, well 1,250 is where we're going next. Can I welcome you in at 1,250? Need to see you at 1,250 in order to be able to help you out. $1,250. If I see nothing further, I'll pause and see if we can help.
Just a 20 on top, thanks.
Okay, look, you seem lovely. I'll help you out at 1,220. Have to call it though, but we'll see if we can help you.
Sorry, it's 1,270.
No, I'm at 1,2.
You were at 1,250.
I was asking for 1,250. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'll take it at 1,220 here, and if nothing further, I pause and talk. At 1,220 now. Once the call, twice. Third, well, it looks like you're the only person interested in the room in the cash position. I'm going to pause the auction and we'll see if we can help you out here. I've got the buyer at the front of the room here, Karen. Appreciate your patience and your attention, folks. I'll draw your attention up to the screen here, up to the front of the room for Bavaria Glen. Now, Maunganui there, and Adam Grierson and Richie Wright, they've been marketing this property, teamed up together again. Quite the dynamic duo is becoming there, old Richie Roo and Adam over here. And a wonderful property it is at 4 Verbena Glen. Now it offers versatile living options. It's a fantastic opportunity to future-proof for extended family living, or perhaps, you know, supplement your income if you like. You can use that self-contained one-bedroom flat how you like. Now we'll look at the contract. It's a freehold estate, 837 square metres more or less. SA47C, folio 612, that's your unique identifier, folks, where all your solicitors can find all the further details there. Now, 97 days from the date of the agreement, that's how long you've got to wait, but it'll give you time to enjoy Christmas, and then you can start moving in and think about the new year from there. The channels, there's been no changes to the channels as I'm aware, so we can all be happy about that. Now, inside the spacious home, there is plenty to love about the layout and about the space. Plenty of room to spread out, and if you do find yourself, well, perhaps hosting guests, you're going to love the large covered decking space extending your living no matter the weather. And your gardens, well, they do offer huge savings in the fruit and veggie aisles at the supermarket, which I know we could all benefit from. You've got wonderful boxed gardens there. You can't quite see them in the photo, I don't think, but certainly there for you. It's a really nice place to just settle in and call home. Convenience, well, that's offered in many forms here. You get the prestigious Omanu Golf Club just around the corner. You can shop till you drop down there at Waihi, just away there. And of course, you are walking distance from all of that and more in this wonderful location. So it is a great family home, I would say. And I did touch on the fact you've got that self-contained one-bedroom flat. Buyers, what do we say now? I'll call it to you for an opening bid. At 4 Verbena Glen, give you one opportunity. Second chance for cash interest in the room here. Third call, buyers, for 4 Verbena Glen. If you're waiting for a fourth, you're too late. Final call there, buyers, nothing further. We won't delay any further. We're going to close that auction there, Adam. A little bit more work to do, but certainly I know there's some good conditional interest on this one, so I imagine you guys will be quite busy this afternoon, letting people know this is still available. Wishing on you sellers all the best. No worries. Okay, well, we'll continue on then, folks. 22 Wells Court, staying in the suburb of Mount Maunganui, but this time Joseph Goddard, based out of our Mount Maunganui office down there this morning, and it's quite the bustling hub down there in Mount Maunganui on any given day, really, but no exception. And 22 Wells Court, a wonderful location as well. This one has been tastefully renovated, nice quiet cul-de-sac off Wells Ave. It's a perfect spot where all the hard work that has been done, you can just move right in and start enjoying from day dot. Now you'll see it as firstly a estate in fee simple. It's an undivided half share and 677 square metres more or less, and secondly an estate leasehold. Now both the first and the second estate are comprised and described under that record title SA47B, folio 888. Now note the channels list on the screen. You've got the alarm and the bore. They are as is, so no warranties on those. But otherwise, a few extra channels for you to certainly look forward to. In 10 working days, that's all you're going to have to wait, folks. My math, I mean, it's good, it's not great, but it tells me that's before Christmas. So exciting stuff for you. The home itself, well, the brand new kitchen, well, that's nicely laid out to allow you to cook up a storm for your family or perhaps for your guests. Whilst that sunny layout of the living, that is the perfect place to entertain. Before you head outside where that fully fenced site, well, that allows for the four-legged friends, well, they can be safe. You can be confident of that. But without a doubt, your location, that's the talking point here. You're just across from the Wells Reserve, an excellent playground for the kiddos, walking distance, of course, if you want to go and see the Black Cats. Had a good 6 over there at Blake Park. You can fine dine in the heart of the bustling downtown Mount location, or perhaps go and dip your toes in the water on the sandy shores of the main beach. Look, folks, you don't need me to tell you how good this property is. I'm going to look to you to tell me what you'd like to pay for it. Call for an opening bid now. That's 22 Wells Court. Looking for a suggestion and value, a good place to start. I would have thought somewhere in the 1-2s might be a good place to start us away. Probably my viewers would prefer a late 1-2, but happy to take your instructions, folks. Call for an opening bid. I've got registered phone interests and registered interests in the room. Once a chance to start us away, twice a call. Third we go.
1-150.
1-150. I like to wind up a better serve, but I'll help you out. Yeah, there we go. We'll help you out there at 1-150. I have a feeling we might get there anyway, but we'll see. At 1-150, it's just you at the moment, but at 1-150, welcome in. Good luck here at 1-150 and I make it a first call with you, and I chase a, well, let's say a 25 there. If you didn't like 1-2, I'll see if I can help you out with a small quarter on top. But at 1-150, it's here now, second chance. At 1-175 would be where we go. And 7-5, welcome in, good luck to you now. At 1-1 and 7-5, a quarter on the rise. I said 1-2 was where we were heading, it's your turn next. But at 1-175, got it this side of the room. Once a call then at 1-175. Twice.
1-2.
1-2 now, good luck again. At 1-2, you are back in front. 1,200,000, and I'll chase another quarter from here, but at 1-2 in the middle of the room. Is it 1-2 the quarter? Once. Twice. 1-2-2-5 would be the next move. Third call now, 1,200,000 up the middle there. Anything further from this side of the room? I prefer north to south than east to west, but I'll see if we can help you out. Otherwise, it's at 1-2. It's once, twice, third and final. Nothing further on top there. Okay, 1-2-2-5 vendor bid. Welcome you back at 1-2-50. At 1-2-2-5, owners are happy to remain the owners at that level. Nice and clear for you at 1-2 and a quarter. Once at 1-2-2-5. Twice. Third chance then buyers at 1-2 and a quarter. Any further? Okay. Joseph, no. Allow the delay over the phone. Joseph, I need some instructions here. Anything further? Got a bindle bit at 1-2-2-5. Appreciate it. Thought it was coming. Call it auctioneer's intuition. At 1-2-5-0 here, with your bidder now on the phone at 1-2-5-0. But at 1-2-5-0-0-0, it's in that favour there. Welcome any interest back on top. Haven't forgot my two starter bidders. But at 1-2-5-0 now, once the call in the favour of the telephone. Second the chance. Third call we go at 1-2-5-0. Joseph, if we get them to improve their position, if we can get something on top, we'll see if we can help them out. But at 1-2-5-0, I've got them there. Give you a moment to put that across the phone lines. Absolutely. At 22 Wells Court, you've got that wonderful home, your location, it just can't be topped there. That would be my suggestion at 1-2-7-5 next move. Give them a moment to put it over the phone line if you're watching along. No, we need 1-2-7-5. Joseph, yes or no? Once. Twice. Third. Okay, instructions from our seller. Would they like to pause the auction and talk? Moment. We're just going to wait. What I'll do, I'll pause the auction here, folks. We'll come back to the auction shortly. Just going to seek some instructions. Okay, we'll be back in a moment, folks, with what's going to happen there at 22 Wells Court. We're going to now 7 bar 52 Cliff Road. Now, have had an increase in bid to 1,250,000 from the front here, but I still chase a rise. Not at that level there, so I'll pull it to the room there. And well, as far as my instructions go, I'm going to need to see a 1,350 on top here. That's where we're going to need to be, folks. So I'll pull it to you. If nothing further, we certainly will open it up to that conditional party interest from that point. So once is the call, twice is your chance. Third call now. Okay, vendor bid at 1350, and nothing further. We're going to close it and deal with conditional interest. So I'll call it 3 times for you. Once, twice, third call. Okay, Garrett, we're going to close the auction there and we'll deal with conditional interest as well. If you do have interest in that one, make sure you get hold of Jacqueline. She'll be happy to help you out there. Okay, appreciate your patience, folks. Certainly a lot to wrap our heads around here in the auction room. 22 wells aboard. I just thought we saw some instructions at that level that we're at there at 1,250,000. Very clear, not for sale. So do welcome any interest on top. I'll call it 3 times. And certainly if you do show intention, well, we'll see if we can help you out there. 1250000 first the call, and I chase a good price there. I'll let you dictate the increment. Second chance. Third we go buyers. Anything further? Okay, look, I'm going to close that there. I know we've got some additional parties showing interest as well. So close the auction, and if you do have interest, make sure you get hold of Joseph, who'll be able to help you out there.
Thanks, Gordon.
No problem. Thanks, Jim. Okay, we'll continue on then. Now we're going to get a little bit further up the road now. 36 Gilmore Street, up in the beautiful part of the world that's known as Waihi. Now, Steve and Bridget Cameron, well, they've had the pleasure of marketing this property. Their hard work is up the road there out of that Waihi office. And they do a really good job for all of their vendors. This one, absolutely no exception. And well, this property here at 36 Gilmore Street, it is the classic Kiwi dream. It awaits you here. You've got superb curb appeal, a nice large, well-manicured section. You even get the white picket fence to top it all off. Now, the contractor calls it a freehold estate, 808 square metres, more or less. Of that freehold land. Now, the record title, that's say 44B folio 266. I'll just point out the settlement, that's 90 days from the date of sale, so again you can look forward to your Christmas and then look forward to moving in the new year there. The chattels list, it's as circulated to my knowledge there, and the further terms of sale page, just 23.0, directly where to find further information on the Waihi mines. Pretty standard clause goes on all our Waihi properties there. There's been no other changes, as there, Steve? No, there we go. So the property itself, well, the modern design, it allows for a relaxing lifestyle. In this home, well, it gives you options for either hosting guests or simply relaxing. You've got the family, they can gather around you here, a nice comfortable living room, nice and spacious in fact. And you've also got that breakfast nook, a large kitchen that connects well between the main living spaces and serves as a good base to sort of start the day before you head off on your adventures. You've got a nice private lawn with thoughtful gardens, and there is plenty of storage throughout the property. Plus you've got a good workshop to complete all of the hobbies from day to day. Gilmore Lake Reserve, well, that's nearby, and it is an easy trip to town for all your everyday conveniences as well. That pretty much tops it off. It's a wonderful property, a wonderful location, beautiful part of the world. Which looks wonderful. That's what we're looking for, folks. I'll call it to you here. Cash interest in the auction room. That's who we're talking to at 36 Gilmore Street. Quiet lunch today. That's okay. We'll go check to it. Call it away. First chance. Twice. Third for cash interest in the room, folks. Steve, look, doesn't look like we've got it here, but certainly we're going to close the auction. I know we've got some motivated sellers. They want to put a price on the property today. And they're going to price the property here in our auction room at $790,000, correct? Bang on. There you go. It's $790,000. If you are interested in this wonderful home, make sure you get hold of Steve or Bridget. They'll be happy to help you out, show you around, and well, they might take you out for a coffee afterwards if you're lucky. But certainly, you might be sending me the bill for that after I put them up in front of you now. If you are interested, make sure you get hold of them. Good luck to you and your sellers on that one, Steve. Okay, we'll continue on here. No need to delay. 174 the Boulevard. Fran Harmon out of our Papamoa office. She knows the boulevard like the back of her hand. The amount of signs you see as you drive up the road there. Certainly, if you're selling on the boulevard, perhaps watching along, make sure you get hold of Fran. She knows the market there like no one else. This property here at 174 the Boulevard, well, it is a superb family home. Plenty of space for the family to really spread out. It's an attractive combination of block and cedar and located close to everything that busy family life commands. You'll see it is 509 square metres of freehold land. Unique identifier being 693836. 20th of December 2023, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. So good news in for Christmas. We can celebrate here. Any channels lists on the screen. No late changes to the channels as I'm aware. So of course they'll be there to greet you. A nice little early Christmas present if we want to call it that. Beautiful interior and the spacious rooms, well, they're going to await you here. The layout is going to connect seamlessly between living, kitchen and dining, plus a separate media room if arrangements, agreements can't be made on who's watching what. Well, there's no need to panic. We've got it catered for here. If the sun is shining, which often it is in this wonderful part of the world, you can extend your living outside and really make the most of that fantastic patio space where a typical Kiwi barbecue, well, it just can't be beat. Great schooling nearby means that the kids can walk or bike whilst you can head off to work, easily access the main routes, perhaps take the day off, hit the shops, the plaza. You've got everything, the impending Sandstown Centre, that's moments away as well. Really can't be topped, good location, in fact great location, great home. What do we say, guys? Call it to you now. Registered phone interest on this one?
980.
980, strong start. Straight in at 980,000, and what do we say on top there? We go at 20,000 rise, taking $1 million if you will, but at 980 on the phone. At 980,000. Welcome into $1 million would be the next move, but at 980,000, make it once. Twice the call there at 174 the Boulevard. You can see $1 million anywhere in the room.
Yes.
At $1 million, welcome in. You better in the room here at $1 million in your favour now at $1 million here is $1,020,000 on the phone.
Yes.
On the nod we go at $1,020,000. $1,020,000. What do we say to this side here? Do we make it 40? $10.20, that's what we got on the board there for you at $1,020,000. First to call at $1,020,000 on the phone. Welcome to the side of the room at any point, but I'm going to direct my attention this way just because of habits. Twice the call now, $1,020,000. My phone bidder. Third chance then at $1,020,000. Would a 10 help you out perhaps? Got it on the phone at 120, is it 30?
Can we do 5,000? Exactly.
5,000?
Yeah.
10's probably better at that level. Roll the dice, see how you go. But I've got it on the phone at $1,020,000. Can I say 30 for you? Yeah. Listen to the wife. Need a response, but I've got $1,020,000. Tell you what, I'll take the 5. I'm not sure it's going to work, but I'll take the 5 at $1,025,000. But welcome me back in there, Fran. What do we say? 35?
130. Can I say 130 for you? 130, please.
130 on the night. I didn't think it was going to work, and it could have been you, but it's got it here. At $1,030,000, if I see nothing further, I pause and talk. Once, twice, third call now at $1,030,000. Okay, won't delay. Pause the auction. Trevor, I'll put the bidder on the phone with Fran then. Okay, folks, continuing on now, 5B Gregson Road, and a gate pass suburb really, but Isaac Jacobs, known as the king of gate pass, well certainly amongst his colleagues anyway here. Isaac Jacobs, based out of Eves on Cameron Office, had the privilege of working for his sellers here. This property, it's in immaculate condition and a convenient location. We've got 2-beddy converted garage space that you can sort of use however you see fit really. And it is waiting for wonderful maybe first home owners, downsizers, investors, even just someone looking for a prime piece of real estate here in that gate park location. Now it is described as 350 square metres of freehold land. Nice piece of title for you there. Unique identifier SA66D, folio 347. Now 15 working days from the date of the agreement, so certainly not too long, and that certainly comes as good news, I hope, to all of you there. And your chattels list, not too much to get your head around, but certainly all there to meet you on move-in day. No late changes to any of the documentation circulated. Wonderful. Now, a nice open living area. It's light, it's bright, the high stud ceilings, they really make the home feel super, a nice spacious sort of everything about it, sort of makes you a nice outlook there. Your kitchen, that's the only thing left on the list really to upgrade. Everything else has been done to my knowledge there, and it's even still certainly functional as it is there. You can get straight in and start cooking some really nice hearty meals for you and all of your guests there, and basically head out and enjoy your surrounds. Location, well, surrounds I touched on, you are walking distance to Gate Park, Gresham shopping centres, so ticking off the errands list, well, that's going to be super easy for you to do. In fact, never been easier. Fully fenced, provides provisions for the barking inclined, if you like, and you have got parking on site as well. The daily drivers, there's room for them. So, look, it is a wonderful home here at 5B Gresham Road, a good little 2B in a solid location. What do we say, buyers? I'm going to call for a start now. Welcome any interested. You tell me the numbers you like. Your numbers might be politer than mine, but happy to work with you. Once a call then for an opening offer. Second's your chance. Third we go then for cash interest here in the auction room. Okay, look, doesn't look like we've got cash in the room today, Isaac, but a little bit more work needed, but certainly a home like this, I can't imagine it's going to stick around for too long. Wish you and your sellers all the best on that one. Thank you. No problem. Okay, I'll draw your attention now up to the screen here for Aylesbury Terrace. Kelly Ormsby, actually based out of our Mount Whangarei office, but certainly had to make the trip over to a wonderful property like this. Kelly and Kyra there, well, they've been very lucky to be able to show you guys through this one. It is filled with character. The brick and cedar home, it offers splendid views from Moal to Matakana and of course over the inner harbour. Legally described, 877 square metres more or less of freehold terra firma. The unique identifier is SA33A folio 632. Now the chattels list, you'll see it on the screen there. Just note that range wood is as is. Excuse me, folks. And 21st of December 2023, that could be your new favourite day in the calendar. That's the day that you're going to move in and start enjoying. But a little bit of flexibility up to see there potentially for the right buyer. Now, north-facing living areas, they're going to bathe in sunshine. You can utilise the space before you flow out to these wonderful gardens that have been curated perfectly. And of course, multiple outdoor spaces. You can chase the sun from morning to night. Upstairs, well, relax in your living room and gaze out over the water across to the mighty Mount Whangarei. You can see it just out the window there on the left side of the screen. Views like that, they are spectacular. Easy, quick access to the Tauranga CBD, Mount Whangarei, and of course all your main routes, no matter the direction you're going. You've got local shopping areas, they're all nice, easy reach from home. Location, outlook, potential makes this property a hard one to beat. Buyers, what do we say here at 4 Aylesbury Terrace? No photo. Give you an opportunity once. I call for the cash interest here. Twice, I look for it. Third chance then, buyers at 4 Aylesbury Terrace. No, look, we're going to close the option there, Kelly. A little bit more work to do, but I'm sure you'll be busy making some phone calls and people notice it's still available. If you're interested, get hold of Kelly or Kyra. Okay, folks, 7 Madison Place in Wellfield Bay, John Parrington. Based out of our Lakes office down there, smart as always, areas up the front here. And certainly a wonderful home. I'm sure you've enjoyed taking buyers through this one here, John. It's got captivating vistas and upgraded living. That's what's going to await you when you move in and start enjoying. It is a freehold estate, 605 square metres, more or less, subject to and together with the interest shown on the attached record of title, which is SA63A folio 818. Other up the mortgage there now. The settlement date, 15 December, another one we can slip in just before Christmas, so you can spend Christmas in your new pad there. And the channels list, a fairly healthy list on the screen there, no late changes as I'm aware, John. No, perfect, wonderful. Now, bifold stacker doors, they're going to open up this decking area. It is perfect for entertainment. You imagine yourself there, a G&T, a whiskey on the rocks there, however you like it. Well, folks, you're certainly going to enjoy it that little bit more out there. Elevated outlooks, they're going to provide a really nice sense of space as well from this home. Fully updated inside, reclad in recent years, gives you a bit of peace of mind, can stand the test of time. Double glazing recently added, and well, the heart of the home from that kitchen there, you've got those urban and rolling views out, of course, and you have Mount Maunganui in the distance as well. It is a family-oriented location, excellent use of space, plus the garden shed for the lawn, the mower, the tools, well, there's plenty of parking on site as well. A really great family home, and just looking for some new owners now. Folks, what do we say? In your hands, I'll call it to you. You tell me what you think here at 7 Madison Place. Once is your chance. You know the drill by now. Second call. Third for cash interest. Okay, let's not delay any further. We'll close the auction there, John. But motivated sellers, their instructions to us, they want to put a price on the floor, on the property here, on the auction floor. We're going to price that one at $965,000. So, folks, if you like what you see up on the screen, if you think perhaps you want to move in before Christmas, well, the option's there for you. 7 Madison Place now priced at $965,000. Wish you and your sellers good luck on that one, John. Thanks for your patience. Lot number 18 today. It's a wonderful property again. Leon Santora out of our Papamoa office up here front and centre. He's had the privilege of showing buyers through this one here, and well, on a sunny day out on that deck, it is a scorcher. And in a fabulous location here at 124B Dixon Road, filled with an abundance of natural light, like I touched on. You've got character, you've got charm here. And if that's not enough for you, well, you are only one block back from the beach. That should pretty much seal the deal on your buying decisions, I would have thought. Let's take a look at the contract. It is 456 square metres, more or less, of freehold land. The unique identifier being SA 61B, folio 553. Now, your settlement date, 20 working days from the date of the agreement, but potentially a little bit of flexibility to the right buyer there, if need be. Otherwise, your chattels list, that'll be there to greet you in 20 working days. Now, take a look at the home. The spacious kitchen, it is functional and it adds to that overall charm of the home. We're maximising the sense of space. Well, it was quite evident here, a real nice flow, stumbled on my words here, a real nice flow through the home and spread across 2 levels with the sunny open living and dining on the bottom level and 2/3 of the sleeping quarters upstairs. You'll certainly enjoy the layout and the character that's offered here. Certainly the nice wooden tones throughout make it a really nice home to be in. But without a doubt, it's your surroundings that add the real value here. Enjoy hours out on that decking that I touched on, straight off the living room there. You've got a bit of yard out the back there. It's well positioned on the land there, so if you do want to stretch your legs, perhaps put some veggies in the ground, well, you can do so. And you've got the golden sands of Papamoa Beach. Well, they are calling your name. You'll be able to spend hours and hours with your feet in the surf there over the summertime. And well, if you're brave enough, over the winter too. Up to you. I know I've seen Leon out there on the surf any time of year. He loves a good wave out there. But do you love the property at 124B Dixon Road? What do you say, buyers? Call for an opening bid. Anti-climate. That's okay, folks. I'll call it to you. Once is your chance. Twice. Third chance there. Okay, look, Leon, not going to mess around. Close the auction there. But the motivated sellers, their instructions, they want to price the property. Is that correct? We're going to price the property at $815,000. Here we go, folks. Just a squeak over 800 for you at $815,000. It could be your home in 20 working days. Wish you and your sellers all the best on that one. I'm sure it won't be long before we see another sold sign on Dixon Road. No problem. We'll be back very soon, folks. We are still just waiting the results there on 174 Boulevard. Okay, welcome back folks. 174 the Boulevard. We paused, we had a conversation with our lead bidder on the phone with you there, Fran. Just confirm for me, they've increased their offer to $1,037,000.
Confirmed.
Confirmed there. Sellers, my instructions on the market for the want of another bid. There we go. So $1,037,000, I've got it here. Up the front here, I welcome any further interest on top. I called it 3 times. Once at $1,037,000.
Yeah, so 1,040,000.
1,040,000. Okay, put yourself back in front to $1,040,000.
Yeah.
Got it here at $1,040,000 with you. Yes, at $1,040,000 now. Remember, folks on the market selling. Is it going to be a single on top of the phone? Give you a moment to put that across the phone line. Once at 1,040,000. Twice. Third call now at $1,040,000. Fran, nothing further from your buyer.
Just checking. That's it.
Okay, well, $1,040,000 on the market. Once, twice, third and final. It is sold. Congratulations here and to our sellers as well. Folks, that does top off a wonderful day here in the EVES auction room. We will see you next week. We've got a wonderful list of properties. We'll certainly be here all afternoon. Look forward to it and we'll see you then. Thank you.